Okay, so continuing on with the journey through the Decayed and through all the Rider worlds, and the Final Form Fury review, massive shitstorm. Final Form Ride Series 07 AgitoTornador. Alright, so I'm not gonna just show you what Decay does with Agito, that sort of thing. It's because, like I said, all these boxes are pretty much uniform. No. Another quick note about this one. This one also is kind of screwed in the inner packaging. And yet the outer box is also untouched. The weird thing is that this guy and Blade actually shared a box. They couldn't fit all 9 figures in a box, so basically they put Agito and Blade in a second box, a second smaller box, which could have been delivered here, but it wasn't because I think the mail lady learned her lesson. Okay, so you don't really get any accessories with this guy because, let's face it, it's just okay. I have to get closer. It's just Agito. I love that name. Sounds like a sneeze. Agito. Agito in ground or grand form. I don't know. I've heard that both of them are sound and pronounced the same. It's the same like double and W, so people just use both. I don't know. I kind of like. I don't know. Like Kuga, his arms are posed like this. For these actually do swivel and move in and out, and you actually can pull these off and put them on your figures, like your Decade or DN figures. But yeah. And on the back there is a massive, like, just gash in his back, which is for this, which is the tail. So we'll insert this in. I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, I did the face. Do the face. Just thinking, trying to remember if I did the face card or not. Damn it! You go back in, you freaking Lord fighting prick. There. Okay, so yeah, it goes on the back like that. And then we got these, which are the front of the bike. 2 halves which go on his feet. That's right. Is that the right or left? That is right. Now there's these like little. There's a little hole, raised hole in the back of this thing, and a peg on the back of this thing. So, get in there. His belt is actually very nicely done. It's a very nice red and silver and black. There are no red and blue dots on the side like there should be, but I am as anyway. So these are supposed to be his exhaust pipes, but they do kind of are also supposed to double as cannons. But there's a neat little thing which I absolutely love is you move the thing that's on the back of here, and if you watch Agito, it actually does look like his horns are out, because he actually does that when he does his Sasatsu attack. But because I've never seen any Agito whatsoever. Like when it comes to Kuga and Agito, it's just the 4 episodes that TV Nihon's done of Kuga plus others been in Decade. So to transform him into the tornado mode, pull that out, flip that back, move his hands up, and I guess push them in a little bit to make the exhaust pipes. take his feet, and as you can see, there's this little thing. We just push that back. Push that back. Then we take the two halves of the front, and we link them together. Right, you can see. Supposed to push that up, and last but not least, we take his chest, and there's wheels in there. And of course, there's a peg on his ass for Decade and his little thingy-majigger. And this is supposed to be the Tornador in slider mode. Or at least that's what I think I said. Like I've said, I've never seen anything of the actual Decade's Agito series, except for basically just some random videos on YouTube and that. Unfortunately, the guy who had some of the best videos, I think, got caught and shut down. Because occasionally, even though there's tons of copyrighted content on YouTube, occasionally they'll just go after someone and kill them just for the hell of it. You know. In Tornado mode, he actually does have a really nice, pretty metallic, kind of like a crimson red color, along with the gold, and also the black. Pretty damn good looking if you ask me. Which is why I don't know why he's one of the few figures you can actually find in a lot of stores. A lot of these other guys have sold out long ago, except for... This is pretty much the only guy I've seen in HDL. I think there might have been another one, but I don't know. I don't know why everyone kind of craps on this guy, because I like him. I do. Despite the fact I can't put a figure in there, just on his own. Kind of makes him look like an attacker or something. Like some sort of drone. Okay. So we got the card with the Tornador and Agito with his horns open. And of course his rider symbol, which we will now do in this. So you can get a feel of what he looks like. Yeah, very surprised by him. I'm just gonna say, where the hell did he go now? Okay. Yeah, very surprised by him. I actually do like him very much. I think I'm not exactly sure about this, but it actually does kind of look like the series is kind of like quite a bit like maybe the guys who did Rookie kind of got the idea from him, because let's face it, they have an ancient warrior who fights, you know, monsters, a guy built by the humans who's basically just a human built system, another guy who is kinda like this guy but not really, and then another guy who's basically like, oh hell, his name's Kamen Rider, another Agito. Doesn't that kind of sound like Kamen Rider Dark Kiva to you? So, yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but if you actually look at the storylines, they actually do look quite a bit similar. So, now we're going to get on to the final 3 figures, which are a lot of fan favorite series, except for one of them, but you know, I kind of like it. Okay, so I'm going to stop this now. I'm kind of taking this guy apart so I can put him back in the package. I'm going to stop this video now, and then we'll get on to somebody you're going to really love.